My name is Rhapsody, and welcome back to Slay the Spire 2. Defect. The Silver Crucible. I could use that Silver Crucible to take 3 elite path with perhaps some ease even. There's also 3 upgrade 1 elite path with 3 question marks total. It's not especially high value, but that's a lot of upgrades to get on the first floor, which means I could maybe even slide through, get the Meow's Fury upgrade and both Zap and Dual Cast. Let's try that, rather than the Silver Crucible line. Yeah, with Meow's Fury in the deck, I should be able to take out the backline next turn if I wanted to, but I shouldn't do. Well, hopefully I draw a second strike. Perfect. And can take out the target I need to this turn, and now everything's okay again. Woohoo! Storm, Shadow Shield, or Ball Lightning. Let's just take the Shadow Shield. 1, 2. I got normal combats aplenty on this line, actually. Give me the additional max HP, please. Okay, maybe we do get some good value out of this line. Maybe. I did have lethal the previous turn with dual cast. Now dual cast. I gotta keep an eye on that. Scavenge so that we can counter the Soulfish at the end of the floor. That'll do. Gambler's Brew. Compact as well? I don't think I take a compact as well as Scavenge. Not unless I'm making my own fuel. Second Shadow Shield? I mean, yeah, because I'm taking that because I always know I leave myself light on defense. I'm counter-drafting my own misplay. Okay. Compile Driver, Sweeping Beam. Take the Compile Driver. I'm definitely still looking for Frost Orb. Let's get Dual Cast upgraded. Steady! Oh, I mean, yeah, absolutely. It's... I think Scavenge, so that I have it at all the perfect times in the Soulfish fight. And Dual Cast. The alternative is put it on Yaz Fury, just so that in the first cycle it's always there to pull back 3 0-cost cards. Yeah, I like that too, actually. And then 0-cost to Zap. Oh wow, Miniature Cannon. Upgraded attack, deal 3 additional damage, hell yeah. I'll have to look at the skill pot this turn, see if I can defend. Can indeed. Glacier defend. Strike, strike. Shadow Shield Compile Driver. No damage taken. Makes the rest of this much smoother. Boot sequence. Skim. Skim is huge, but so is Boot. Consistency of block on turn 1 matters. And then we upgrade Meow's Fury. If I can get away without playing Boot Sequence on turn 1, then it becomes a really, really good pull from Meow's Fury for us. Alright, I will use Support this turn as well. You kidding me? The bottom 2 cards of my deck are the 0 costs I was looking for, by the way. Sick. I'll Meow's Fury to pull back a 0, and then the Compile Driver, and then nothing else. Boot Sequence. Compile Driver, Dual Cast. Really? Come on. 25% chance that that frontliner lives by not being struck 2 times there, by the way. Anyway. Rude. Double energy, Uproar, go for the eyes. I will note that Uproar gets pretty good damage from an upgraded miniature cannon. Go for the eyes is also a pretty good way to get consistency of weaken on a target. In fact, it's pretty much the best way in this deck to do it. Okay, great. Shadow Shield. We can get lethal this turn. Turbo. Yep. I don't want to go for an additional elite there. And I'll just take the free money, thank you. Considering Scavenge and Scavenge has Retain, and we've got 2 Shadows, I feel like I can take an upgrade here. I feel like also taking it on Go for the Eyes is, you know, defensively helpful. No reason to cast anything on that first turn. Meow's Fury to bring back. Go for the Eyes, Boot Sequence, Sap. Go for the Eyes, Sap. Boot Sequence, Strike. I'm going to Shadow Shield before I Compile Driver so that I get that back in the new draw pile. Okay, go for the Eyes and Shadow Shield. Full defenses here. Scavenge through Beckon. Strike, strike, Zap. Shadow Shield's back next turn for additional defense. I'll Gambler's Brew through both Beckons. Shadow Shield, Shadow Shields. Defend. Do I need additional energy next turn? I don't think I do. Perfect. I only have to do 1 damage to you this turn. That'll do it. Woo! Shatter, Trash to Treasure, Creative AI. Now, I'm not... Yeah, I've only got 1 status for the discard pile. It's definitely Shatter here. I was wondering if you'd Tezcatara as my strikes. If they were upgraded and Tezcatara, they're 12 damage apiece. I'd have to have ridiculous draw for that to be good. I'm going to take the Brightest Flame here because I've got the additional max HP of Chosen Cheese, and I really do think we can kind of just pedal to the metal this bad boy, especially with Meow's Fury to return the Brightest Flame in the toughest positions. I would like to take as many upgrades as possible. Scavenge cares, Turbo cares, Brightest Flame cares, as well as a lot of the things I'll pick up along the way, including pretty much any of our damage cards that I care about, because the miniature cannon upgrading those is impactful. Cool. Yeah, there'll be... most of the fights we won't have to use the brightest flame at all. Rocket Punch, Go for the Eyes, Boost Away. Go for the Eyes is good positive draw if I can... like, if I had... would I? Would I take Overclock in this deck is the question. Yeah, I would. I would absolutely take Overclock. Mm-hmm. Ooh, we got the rare! Hell yeah. I'm gonna put that because it guarantees that I wouldn't have the ability to touch a curse, or rather get a curse. Modded versus Signal Boost versus Buffer. Damn, for this deck? Modded? And I suspect the Touch of Insanity is more than the Power Potion here for us. Mm-hmm. Get me back my Dual Cast and Rocket Punch and Zap. Easy. Compact Fusion. Hey, that one comes with us. Thank you kindly. Great way to gain additional energy in this deck. I mean, that is a Toxic Egg. Rocket Punch is cheaper here, though, as well. So, and there's a boost away to add defense to it, as well as consistency. And then I also want that Flash of Steel. I also heal while I'm doing this from the Book of the Five Rings. What was my HP coming into here? Yeah, I was missing 15. Sorry, is that 13? How much do I care about vulnerability, considering I do care about direct damage? Quite a lot. I'll take a Von. That Von needs an upgrade, though, otherwise it's kind of unusable. I either don't play Shatterer or I play Fusion afterwards. I just won't play Shatter. Yeah, it'd be better to be able to play Shatter on a later cycle like this. Let's now Fury, back to hand, Shatter, and Boot Sequence, and Shadow Shield, then Shatter, then Shadow Shield, end the turn. Vol weak. Yeah, should have planned that differently. Oops. 30. Come on. Really? Both Boost Away and Turbo are on the bottom of the deck. The two cards that would trigger Rocket Punch. Ridiculous. Brightest Flame, Turbo. Now I get to play Rocket Punch. It is ridiculous that that had that cost. There we go. This is what we were looking for. Rocket punch, rocket punch. Just finish the fight like that. Well, at the very least, it drew us past a pretty annoying hand. There's no way. There's no way. Told you. Don't need another Shadow Shield. Cold Snap? Kind of want it, but not enough. Shadow Shield, Boot Sequence, and Zap. Best I can get going here, but we get a stagger on the Ball Bug, so can't be too sad about that. Start with Compile Driver for the double draw. Great. Gas Fury and Go for the Eyes is already a kill on the front line, huh? Let's return Zap, Rocket Punch, and Dual Cast. Perfect. Rocket Punch sets up Dual Cast, and then Strike, Strike, Zap. Kills the remainder. Compact upgraded. If this drew cards with its upgraded version, it no longer draws cards. Loses a lot of its value that way, unfortunately. I do actually have a lot of zero cost in the draw pile as soon as I have a status played. So yeah, I think I should take that. Rolling Horn, whenever you gain an energy in the draw pile. Whenever you kill an enemy, gain an energy and draw a card. Turbo makes Rocket Punch cheaper. Oh, come on, for real? Okay, this is my fault again for not putting any... No, this one's not my fault. All of these are drawn defense. All of this is attack. But there are defense in this deck somewhere, I swear. As soon as I find out where they are. 1, 2, 3, 4. Attention. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I see what the problem is. Me. How did I do that again? I swear, the entire time I was repeating myself. Like, don't. Make sure you drop the right man. I was saying it in my head. Go for the Eyes, up roll loop, can't take that. Cure All won't really help us much here either. I mean, as much as I want to hit that and then upgrade a card, I don't think I can hit that and upgrade a card. I think I've got to go to this question mark and then, like, start hoping. I think hope now has to be part of my strategy, unfortunately. Yeah, there's a lot of zero cost in that draw pile. I'll do it. Oh my god, are you kidding me? I'll dual cast for a bunch of energy, and then I'll take all of my drawback. Modded, Flash of Steel, Rocket Punch, manually for the... Let's Scavenge a Strike, because it's not going to do anything, and Rocket Punch, and that's... none of those defend us. Oh, sick. We found the defensive half of the deck. Hologram? It's pretty impactful as well. And I'll drop Touch of Insanity for Entropic Brew. Just to have to be more impactful overall. Okay, one more card so that I can trigger a Book of Five Rings would be nice as well. Take another Brightest Flame. I need, oh my god, another bite at this apple. We got a weekend on him. I've done as best as I can setting up for the next turn to try and take advantage of Nia's Fury. Okay. We got it by killing an enemy. Let's pull back Rocket Punch, and Turbo. Turbo, Rocket Punch, kill. GG. Darkness, thank you. It has been long overdue. That's actually got a trajectory that takes us towards a win. I'm taking a second Turbo because I'm sick of not having Turbo when I need to Turbo. And then we'll upgrade Darkness to advance the Dark Orbs it sees twice. Scavenge through a defend. Just additional energy to follow up. Yeah, this sucks. It's gonna have to be draw a few cards a turn. I can't give you the additional energy, otherwise I will die very quickly. Let's hollow back Brightest Flame or Shadow Shield and then Pile Driver. Great, Brightest Flame. This is the kind of cycling of the deck that I ideally want. Consistently, if possible. Scrape. Draws another Turbo. What incredibleness. Let's Darkness. Nia's Fury then brings back the 2 Rocket Punches that are upgraded as well as Darkness, or rather the 2 that are 0 costed. I'll play both of them, replacing cards in hand. Then I will then I'll drop a boost away to trigger them back down to 0. Then move all of my orbs. Strike. And then I think I just follow up with a Shadow and do double damage of each of the Dark Orbs right now. It's a lot of damage. That's what I'm supposed to be doing, by the way. I'm so glad I got to show it to you once. That's the plan! It has to be the take damage, because a good turn needs to play more than that. For example. Dual cast. I see. This is personal. You didn't give me dual cast because you hate me. We get brought back by... I didn't think that was how that one was going to go. We got brought back by the fairy model. And then the enemy had 2 hits remaining and killed us perfectly. Next hand guaranteed would have had dual cast end of the fight. Tough stuff, but we're under 30 minutes, so I get to do it again. Kaleidoscope, or is it time to go for the scroll boxes again? Show me the claw box! God damn it! Thunder and Hotfix versus Compact Go over the Ice. I'll take the ones that have two synergistic cards. Then hug this question mark line. Ooh. Thunder and Dual Cast at the very top of the fight. Pretty mean. Definitely got to get cool-headed for additional defense. Common cards, and I'm looking for Lightning Rod and another Hotfix. I'm becoming an orb-based deck. Oh my god. How orby am I willing to go? Screw it. Upgrade my whole deck, and then let's see if I can survive. Let's see how long I can survive with a fully upgraded deck here. We've got a lot of damage potential. Storm Cold Snap. I think I need that Cold Snap. Shop Capacitor. I'll upgrade my new capacitor, and then let's see how an elite goes. I don't know, I legitimately think there's a chance. But if I die, it'll still be under 30 minutes. Alright, next run! The idea was, if I have any way of gaining additional max HP early enough, then suddenly the entire line becomes really, really approachable. Like, win this fight and get something. It was unreasonable, sure, but you gotta try. Oh, you basically offered me the same choice back. Okay, is asking me to run it back. I see. I want to go for a bunch of question marks, but there's also a... like, question marks, shop, early elite, not thrilled about that, but then a bunch more elites, and that's cool too. It's got to be Leafy Poultice. Bulk up double energy. Bulk up good. Double energy also present. Fight through. Gunk up. Oh, yes. Very good damage alongside a bulk up. That's a very early shop. Give me that greed. I'll do it. I'm taking too aggressive of a line to also take a spoils map with me. Too many dead cards in the deck at that point. Yeah, I can. There's commons I care about. Go for the Ice is definitely one of them. And I'll take a Sweeping Beam for AoE as well. I love the idea of Mystic Lighter, but I've seen exactly one run where it even theoretically could have been used. I'm going to have more zero cost in this deck than I want a Catastrophe to cast for us. Let's just get the Captain's Wheel for consistency of defense generation. Our turn 3 will always be comfortable. Well, I mean, this is why we have the Sweeping Beam. Very happy we have the opportunity to gunk up on somebody. I should probably do it to the healthiest available enemy target. Sweeping beam and then strike. Takes down front. Perfect. GG. Yeah, really good fight. Very happy about the amount of elites I'm intending to take now. Rocket Punch is very takeable here with a gunk up already in the deck. That's not the order those cards are supposed to be played. Rocket Punch draws gunk up there. Cold Snap, FTL, Compile Driver, FTL. Pretty good damage alongside this. I want Bulk Up upgraded, and I want Rocket Punch upgrade. Ooh, Bag of Preparation, 2 additional cards in the opening hand. I want Rocket Punch upgraded for the additional draw. Set up Vulnerability on turn 1 immediately, then FTL and Sweeping. No, defend, zap. Because if I draw the bulk up with sweeping, I would have to play it immediately. Gunk up into Rocket Punch. There's the bulk up. I have to play it immediately, and now I can basically take no more damage. FTL, over the eyes, zap, Rocket Punch. No more damage taken. Duplicator and Cloak Clasp. Null, Darkness, and Shadow Shield. Unfortunately, no. I take Shadow Shield just as a card that defends me. I don't take it there for any other reason. Yeah, it's worthwhile having a card that defends you, though. Bulk up, go for the eyes, and Shadow Shields. FTL, then Sweeping Beam. I'm looking for a defend, please. Thank you. I actually don't have to play anything here. I'm better off not playing anything, getting the additional block from Cloak Clasp. Pretty good full defense there. Take a little bit more damage back this turn, but finish off the fight comfortably afterwards. Pendulum, Power Potion, Cold Snap, Beam Cell, Compile Driver. I think it's Beam Cell or nothing. Take it. I wanted better early opportunities to upgrade some of these status givers, like the Beam Cell and the Go for the Eyes, but I don't really have it. Tempest, Leap, and Sunder. I'm just taking Leap. Help my pitiful block, please. And I don't feel I have a choice here but to rest, annoyingly. I'll save Duplicator to try and save me from the explosion of the Waterfall Giant. Ugh. Double bulk up, though. Actually, yeah, I'm going to double bulk up. Never mind. Six decks and 6 strength has to be enough. It has to. Beam Cell, Go for the Eyes, will Rocket Punch into a new cycle of deck. We're doing great damage. Uh, 12. Nope, can't do that. 7. Okay, we've got lethal. Great. 2 remaining cards in the draw pile are both both aggressive. I drew 1 defend, and it's enough. Great. Woo! Echo Form. Explosive Ambulance, super critical. Sorry, Echo Form, flat cannon, super critical. The Echo Form. It's the only one that really has a future in this deck. Quadcast is pretty good. Luminescence would really help me play that Echo Form, and I think the toughest thing about this deck is going to be playing that Echo Form. Sandcastle really depends what it upgrades. If it hits, you know, more than 1 strike or defend, I get quite sad. Let's see. Let's take this early shop and 2 question marks on the left-hand side. Great. Luminescence, Echo Form, and Shadow Shield. As much as I might want to play something else, like Sweeping Beam that turn, we've got Echo Form out. I can't really be dismayed about anything. Double E. 24. Yep, that's the full block I need. Okay, we'll double FTL. Double energy to bulk up. Drop a defend and compy on the field. Yeah. I'll dual cast just so that we're 1 away from a couple different lethals. Dual cast Shadow Shield will take care of that one. Beauty. 5-pot Sweeping Beam, Lightning Rod, Claw. Claw. No. Upgraded Sweeping Beam. As the only other form of AoE I would have in this deck at this point, I think maybe. Ring Capacitor. Start of each combat, gain 3 additional orb slots. I like the idea of it, but the thing is I'm never planning around having that many orb slots because I got the bulk up. So I feel like Fisticuffs is the right choice. Fisticuffs is ridiculous with bulk up because Fisticuffs does does damage and then gives you block equal to the damage it does. But it increases the damage by strength. And then after the damage has been increased by strength, it sets to a defense value, and then it increases that by dex. So Fisticuffs is really good in this deck. Bolus is also a way to get an additional attack out each turn, which is real, is real damage here. With a bulk up, it's real damage. A real sword. I will cut a strike instead, though. Beam Cell Sweep. I thought that would happen. Echo Form and then Fisticuffs. Double FTL. Does draw us down into bulk up. Great. Played double Rocket Punch at the start. Dang, don't get down to the Fisticuffs to be able to show it off there. Boost away. Yes. Additional defense. It's already upgraded, and it makes our rocket punches cheaper. AoE or vulnerability. I do care a lot about our AoE, and it also multi-dips on our additional strength from the bulk up. Bulk up. Beam Cell Sweeping Beam, don't you goddamn dare. The don't you goddamn dare there is draw Echo Form. Okay. Hell yeah. Exterminator's already got the additional damage from our, whatchamacallit? Bulking up. Captain's Wheel and Cloak Clasp were making it really easy to play Echo Form. Very thrilled about that. Echo Form, Boost Away, FTL for the draw, Rocket Punch for the draw. I don't really need to show off the Fisticuffs damage here. There's no real benefit to it. Oh, Overclock. I wanted Beam Cell as well, absolutely, but Overclock is the answer there. It needs to be upgraded. So does Double Energy, so we can slide through the first cycle of the deck much better. Oh my god. Boost away Overclock. I'm going to Beam Cell Rocket Punch. I'm doing that with less damage than if I played Bulk Up before it, but I do it intentionally so that if I draw Echo Form, I still would have had the out to play it that turn. Okay, Fisticuffs does 10 damage. We gain 13 block. That's what I was talking about earlier. TL, Luminescence, Double Energy. Echo Form is out and fight's over. No need for any of those, thank you kindly. I will take the Choose Your Bracelet. Normal limiting encounters are no longer encountered in question mark rooms. I need Double Energy upgraded. Ugh. Shadow Shield exterminate. See, the thing is, I really want to combo off. Bulk up, leap. I'm not taking much damage though, so that's good at least. FTL. God damn, double energy in this head. Oh no, wait, I'm actually fine. Yeah, Echo Form, end turn. We're already covered by the Captain's Wheel there. Okay. We'll start this turn with the double Beam Cell for double vulnerability on you. Just the most important thing is our additional damage here. Perfect. Fisticuffs did incredibly well, held down the fort until the Rocket Punch could finish the fight. Fish Oil. That's probably going to have to get used in the next boss fight pretty immediately. I don't think I need additional defense. Both Fisticuffs boost away and leap, as well as Overclock. It's not defense, but it's also not a not defend card, because I'm pretty much always going to play it. Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah. There's the Rocket Punch for us. I've got Echo Form out, don't I? Yes, I do. Exterminate would be, yeah, similar damage, but less draw. Double FTL Sweeping Beam finishes the fight. Feral. Returning the first 0-cost blade each turn to hand. Yeah, I mean, Rocket Punch, FTL, go for the eyes, Beam Cell. Got more than enough reasons to take that. Feral, FTL, FTL. Go for the eyes on the back line. I'll drop Overclock, actually, I can still do. Yeah, I was worried about this, but I can still do it. Luminescence, double energy, echo form. Get a shadow shield and fisticuffs out there for additional defense. As much as I like sweeping beam, I've now got echo form in play for a double sweeping beam, for the upgraded sweeping beam remaining in the deck, as well as this exterminate, although that doesn't have strength right now. So that additional exterminate's just 16 AoE at the moment. Great. Let's use Rocket Punch for the double draw. Also gets returned to hand. Bulk Up's actually a kind of tough cost for us to pay this turn. Okay, it's a lot easier now that I've got the... It became a lot easier once I drew the zero cost boost away and could also play an additional punch. Great. We'll start with the double big sweeping beam. Yeah, we've easily just got the damage for it. GG. Miniature Cannon! Upgraded attacks deal 3 additional damage. Which of my attacks are and which of my attacks are unupgraded? Exterminate needs an upgrade as soon as possible. So does Fisticuffs from that. We'll get rid of Explosive Ampule. I don't create enough for Smokestack to be relevant. Form Luminescence, Sleep Defend, and I would have gunked up if I could have gunked up. I don't think Null is our speed. I'll drop a Fire Pot for Swift Pot, and then this upgrade needs to be Exterminate, considering we're about to go into the Kaiser Crab fight. That AoE will not go astray. Let's use Fish Oil immediately, go for the eyes to turn around and see if Sweeping Beam draws us a good card. It drew us fine. I really want to play Exterminate. But it should be Shadow Shield. Yeah, exactly. The Exterminate after Bulk Up is going to be so much better anyway. Take 6 damage this turn, not too bad. Luminescence, double energy, echo form, feral. This is just the setup turn then. I can defend comfortably enough to not need to turn around, and for exactly that reason I will do that, so that I remain facing Rocket. I'm going to echo form for draw. Do I regret that? No, I drew down to better defense. Exterminate's so big right now. I really want to cast it. Yeah. It's too important. It sets Rocket 1 away from killing, as well as Crusher is pretty much struggling similarly. Alright, yeah, Sweeping Beam next turn is a kill on Rocket. We'll do Rocket Punch instead, though. And then Gunk Up, makes Rocket Punch cost less, play it. There it is. Fisticuffs, and end the turn with Exterminate. No damage to me, but lethal to you. I was going to say, next time I draw Dual Cast, but then I didn't draw it. So Kind of undermined my point. Helix Drill. Especially with both Miniature Cannon and Bulk Up, Helix Drill is going to have a ridiculous amount of damage. Especially if we've also done the cycling through that we've managed to do a couple times. Put a power card from your draw pile into your hand. I currently have both Feral and Echo Form. The thing... Oh, and Bulk Up. Okay. I was about to say, I should remove Feral so that I guarantee that I get a better power in the opening hands. I don't think so. I'm not going to want to remove Bulk Up as well, for instance. So much my damage. These paths suck. These might be some of the worst floor 3 paths I've ever seen. I'm going to take the 1 elite, 1... There's no 2 rest path, by the way. Literally. There's 3 rests on the entire map, and they're mutually exclusive. I think this is the worst path I've ever seen. Okay. Bulk Up. FCL for draw. Beam Cell. Sweeping. Sweeping. Strike. Can't afford the Rocket Punch there. Double Energy Echo Form. No need for Hailstorm or anything of its sort. Oh, sick. Bulk Up. Exterminate. Next fight. Uproar already upgraded? No. Still no. Ooh! Echo Form turn 1 is definitely one of my favored. That's actually kind of sad. That's the Bulk Up I need. Alright, I'm gonna play it and use a block motion. Too important not to play. Let's get FTL out before I play... Feral out before I play FTL. FTL. Double Energy. Sap. Fist Cuffs. And then Rocket Punch. Go for you guys. Helix Drill for 16. Thankfully I can bounce. Yeah, perfect. That enough times to actually get the kill. Super critical? Yes? But I need more draw to really take advantage of it. There's a shop in enough time that I think I will. Go for the full foul potion. I mean, Gunk Up is one of the worst cards of the deck now. Once upon a time, it was incredible, but times have changed. Okay. Echo Form, Beam Cell, FTL. Fine. Boost away Rocket Punch for the draw. Exterminate Fisticuffs. Defend, and then 12 more to the front line from the Helix. Yeah, it's double Bulk Up. I get more defense by letting my card be exhausted there. Just gonna be sweeping beams all the time here, I think. Tuning fork. Stabilizing. If cool-headed. It's called. Yeah, it's draw positive. Okay. I'll take that. Anchor. Block on 10-1. Huge. Let's throw 3 foul potions at this bad boy. Additional energy turn 2 from Candelabra. Also huge. Cut a strike. I don't think any of the rest of these are more important than hitting the next shop. Helix Drill also needs an upgrade. I'll take Vambrace just to block us more comfortably the first time we need it. Yeah, this turn's pretty terrifying. I am surprised as hell. I'm at least as surprised as you are that did nothing. Fisticuffs. Huge defense for us. And Helix Drill for 36. We've also got the Tuning Fork ready to block. But if I can get out of this without playing another... Yeah, beautiful. Without playing another skill, we've got the Tuning Fork ready for the next combat. Hell yeah. Thank you, Anchor, for helping me play my turn 1 bulk up. I will boost away so I can play Feral as well. I'm not going to play Overclock here, though, because Luminescence can't play a Echo Form had I drawn it there. My god. Sure. All of the energy in the world! I mean, do I take a Tempest? Because sometimes I have infinity energy if I really line things up perfectly. I think the answer is no. Block on turn 1. You need 32 block on turn 1, which is pretty stiff. That's not the card I wanted. Thankfully, I have the ability to click the correct one instead. Helix Drill needs the upgrade for the sake of our damage. Let's do it. Feral being the one in the opening hand. Least valuable available. FTL before it's not draw anymore. Oh, tried to return itself to hand. I couldn't do that. Then Rocket Punch. Got it. Just away cool-headed. Sweeping Beam. Now we're officially not getting down to a Echo Form this turn. Oh boy. Bulk up, defend correct. Tough turn, but still 17 block out of a tough turn. It's pretty good. And thank you again. Huge shout out to the Captain's Wheel for giving us the ability to comfortably play Echo Form this turn. Mm-hmm. Okay, so Rocket Punch gets Double Blade, but also return to hand. Sadly, it couldn't return to hand because didn't have the space for it. Luminescence, Shadow, Cool-Headed. I'll double that energy so that then I can defend and then overclock. Let's Fisticuffs for the front line, Exterminate, Sweeping Beam draws, and now Helix Drill is 8/7? Yeah, we are going to have to take out both of the targets here, so. Let's double play the Sweeping Beam for the sake of the additional draw here. So I might be able to get away with not caring about that Exterminate as much. Nope! It's got to be played. Can I get the Weaken? That's not the Weaken, but at the very least, double Shadow Shield is still pretty good. Double Fisticuffs is comfortably full defense for us. If I can get value out of Super Critical this turn, I should, because I'm not getting much value out of it on many later turns. It has to be Overclock for the double draw here, I think. Okay, probably FTL to... No, it's got to be boost away for additional... I don't have enough defense without it. Beam Cell. $60 incoming. 10 health. I mean, you know, there goes the queen, but Eon Glass is not going to be particularly comfortable with this deck. I wasn't just, like, offered a compact on this floor that I turned down or something stupid like that, right? Please tell me I didn't do that to me. No. Okay, so the mistake I made was not taking it floors ago. Great, let's... This is a great opening turn, I'll say that. Pretty much everything I would have wanted. Let's take Bulk Up, Echo Form, and Boot Sequence onto the fields. Beam Cell to start breaking through your artifacts, and and Helix Drill for 33 damage, or is that even worth playing? Maybe it's not worth playing Helix Drill. Literally every card I play has to contribute so heavily towards my win plan right now, because every Wither I create is taking us further and further and further away from that game plan, so... Rocket Punch will be a lot of draw this turn, but I suspect we're better off with Fisticuffs or Shadow Shield. Well, Shadow Shield, Rocket Punch, Feral. Worth playing. Ideally, I don't draw into the Go for the Eyes Weaken this turn. It'd be really, really bad if I did. So I can't double play Cool-Headed here. So I'll do 80 damage with the Exterminate. And that's all I can really do that turn. I'm going to Blessing in the Forge this hand. I'm going to go over the eyes twice. And then again, we've got weakness on you successfully. We managed to get you weakened. Weak. And then I'm going to end my turn here so I don't get another Wither in hand. The enemy is now weak. I'll double overclock. Oh my god. And then die to all the Withers. Yeah, it was pretty much always going that direction. The deck was too thinned. Oh my god, you're kidding me, right? It's literally all the... Anyway. It didn't matter if it wasn't like this. It still would have ended up like this. What would have been necessary? I mean, you know, any way to deal with the Withers. Compact from last floor, Purity or something like that. The deck was too thin and relied on playing too many cards to have almost any chance against this without Compact, so I really should have recognized, like, if I am playing relatively thin, if I am also playing a lot of cards per turn, I need the Compact. I just needed it. I'm certain one would have been offered last floor. Alas, I didn't take that one. For the moment, though, as I lament upon it and decide to take the next Compact I see regardless of what run I'm on. I don't care if I'm at the Architect. I'm taking that Compact next time. For the moment, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Slay the Spire. Top left is a series playlist for a lot of content to the game, past, present, future. YouTube recommendations are down below, streaming past the names of the people so generously supporting the Republic on patreon.com/RhapsodyPlays. And a world of thank to and a special thanks this episode to Nick Starfield. Hopefully you all have been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you all next time.